Hi, this is Rick Killers from Investigative Services of Northern Michigan, and today I want to talk to you about two-factor authentication. It is one of those things you can do to help make your account safer online because if somebody gets your password and you don't have two-factor authentication, then you can be hacked fairly simply. With two-factor authentication, you need to have your phone because you're going to get a code sent to that phone that you have to enter in order to get into your program, even if you have the password. So unless the bad guy has your phone, chances are he's not going to get in. And that's why on the right side of the screen here, I'm mirroring my iPhone so you can see how I use it with the two-factor authentication. Oops. Now we already use it. If you use TLO, you're already using two-factor authentication. And we've been using it for a while because once you log in, you have to still enter a code, and we'll see the code pop up here now. Okay, soy562. Enter that. And now I'm in. So that is simply what two-factor authentication is, and is become available for more and more programs for you to keep your stuff safer, more secure. For example, it's available for Dropbox right now. Okay, now there's my code for that, 757373. And now I'm in. Same thing for Gmail. You can set it up for Gmail, for AOL. For most programs now you have that ability to use two-factor authentication. Now what happens, why should you use it? What happens that makes it so valuable? One example would be if you have a Dropbox account in which you store information, documents perhaps involved with your cases, reports, confidential things that you don't want out there, and if it gets hacked, and I'm talking about Dropbox as a whole, they get access to the username and passwords, and this has happened in the past. They then have access to all your documents, and unless you have them encrypted, they'll be able to read them and pass them along to whoever they want. In order to stop that or to slow it down, to do as much as you can to prevent that from happening, you should have two-factor authentication set up and being used on that account, just as you should have it set up on all accounts that you can do it on. One program a lot of us use is Facebook, and it's also quite often hacked. And it's very embarrassing if you get your Facebook hacked and then all your friends end up getting hacked because you were hacked and they were accessed through your account. One way to prevent that again is to use the second two-factor authentication, and they have that available in Facebook. I'll show you how that works. Go to login, and now I'm asked for the login code, and I go to my phone. I find my Facebook icon. I go into Facebook. And then on the bottom right of the screen, you'll see those three lines. I tap on that on the very bottom. That brings this screen up. And then I scroll down to the bottom where it says code generator. Touch on that. That's my code that's open right now for me to use. And it's got me in. Now I know one of the questions you're going to have is, well, how do I do this? And I can't give you an explanation for every single program that you have or phone that you have. They're all different. So what you need to do is go to Google or go to that program and look up two-step authentication. And they should have it spelled out for you pretty simply.